Your story, when I first heard about it, it brought tears to my eyes because you thought about quitting. You thought about, you were driving a FedEx truck there in Brooklyn. You thought about, hey, it's just not going to happen. But your brother, what did he tell you when you first told him, hey, maybe this isn't for me?
Well, what he told me was, he asked me, what's your dream? And I mean, my dream as a kid has always been to pitch in the big leagues, to play in the big leagues. And he told me, if that's really your dream, let's give it a shot. Why quit? And what I thought to myself was, I had my baby boy. How would he look up to me if I got to tell him, hey, I quit?
Right.
And I'm supposed to be the guy that motivates him to try to pursue his dreams. And he just told me, hey, let's give it a shot. Give it a year. Let's see what happens. And then from there, we make a decision. If it's best, we move on. Or see, and look where I am today. It's been amazing.
Why did you give that message to him? What was it that led you to impart those words to him?
So part of me, the brother in me, I want to support him in what he wants to do, but it was the stuff. When I first saw the stuff play out, I said, listen to me, this works.
Right.
The deception with the arm angle, the sinker, I was like, this works. Let's give it a shot. And he really learned how to pitch in the middle of the season. So it was almost like, we need to figure out how can you have success right now. So it was the sinker, let's find a way to dominate that pitch, get some outs. And when I saw that stuff, how hitters were looking, weak contact, I said, this is big league stuff, brother. We're not going to quit now.
He's a scout.
We're not going to quit now.
He knows his stuff.
We're not going to quit now.
But it's not only the words of encouragement to your brother. It was physical. Like you would, after work, you guys go to, what park were you going to in Brooklyn?
It was Oval Park in Queens.
And you'd catch him with not a lot of light out after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night as he's throwing pellets to you.
Yeah, it was tough. We had 2 lights, and this crazy story. One day we were there, we got finished our workout. He's like, one more pitch. Right after he caught that last pitch, the light shut off.
No.
And he's
you
like,
could have got smoked.
Yeah. And he's like, oh my God.
I told him after, I was like, sorry, I almost died. I almost died. But it was awesome.
When you talk about deception and, fooling hitters, me in the box, I'm always looking for something different. When you got to that arm angle, like how long did it take you to get to where you're comfortable with the ball coming off the fingertips from that angle?
Well, for me, it was pretty easy because from shortstop, when I was an infielder, that was my natural slot.
Right.
So when I first started pitching, that I went over the top, it felt off. Like I didn't really feel natural. But once I dropped, I'm like, wow, this seems a lot easier. And then it was just commanding the sink or the movement. I had no idea where the balls were going. It just let them go. And little by little, doing drills with him, guys I met like Francisco Rodriguez who gave me an enormous amount of tips and guided me through my young pitching career. He pretty much taught me a lot of things that I know now.
What's amazing about becoming a major leaguer is that the serendipity of it. There's so many guardian angels you have to have. Certainly you have that in Alex, but you mentioned Francisco Rodriguez, K-Rod, 2002, just exploded on the scene when the Angels won the World Series. But you come together in Long Island, of all places, a 50-mile drive for you, and now you're next to arguably a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, it was an unreal experience with him. I'm thankful for him because he took me in as a son. And I told him my story. He knew I wanted to quit. And he saw the stuff that my brother saw. He said, hey, this works. Like, if you can stay healthy with the work we're going to put in, you can be a big leaguer for a long time.
Yeah, there's a great look at K-Rod, man. He was filthy back in his day. Alex, when you see your brother, he makes his major league debut in May. He gets his first career strikeout in that appearance. What goes through your mind? What are you thinking when you're watching? I'm assuming you were watching it on TV, or were you there in person?
I was in person.
You were in person. What was going through your mind? What was going through your mind when you saw that?
Honestly, for me, it was like finally. Yeah. Like everything we've been through is like, I've known you're a big leaguer for years now, but nobody really believed me until now. I'm just like, finally. After he got out of that appearance, I let out a go. Like, let's go.
It is
and
right there.
To see him live out his dream is it's been incredible.
And you also give great credit to your wife.
Yes.
Alex was not the only member of your family that was pushing you. You've got quite a support system.
Yes, my wife held me down from day one. I was going through tough times financially, which is why I had to work FedEx.
Yeah.
And she told me, listen, if you really want to pursue this dream, go for it. I'll take care of the household. So for me, that meant the world. I was like, wow, she's telling me, don't worry about any financial, anything with money. I'll take care of it. You go pursue your dream.
Man.
And now I'm here, and I told her, listen, you are the big reason why I'm doing this today. So I hope you enjoy this more than I am.